fostering an animal can make a big impact. There are a few reoccurring statements that follow when someone learns that you work for, volunteer for, or foster for an animal shelter. The look of disbelief, the shake of the head, and a response similar to, "I don't know how you do it." They recount their experiences with shelters or how they cannot go to one at all because they are too sad. And they ultimately ask the question, "Don't you want to take them all home?" The fear of sadness and the fear of wanting to take animals out of an unnatural environment and move them to a home is very common. It is also a wonderful reason to become a foster family for your local open intake shelter. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. The Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter fully embraces foster families. They are a key piece to the shelter's ability to save over 90% of the animals that enter the building. Currently, the shelter has almost 300 animals housed in its buildings and another almost 200 animals living with foster families in the community. If all 500 animals would be living at the shelter, it is certain the shelter would not be able to maintain a 90+% save rate, which is the defining no-kill percentage. Animal shelters are places of necessity, of last resort, and are not substitutions for a home. This can create the sense of sadness community members feel for these animals who sit and wait. But it also offers these same community members an active resolution. By fostering an animal, a family is giving them a more natural place to live, a more relaxing environment, and setting them up for success to meet their future adoptive family. It is true that letting a foster animal move on to their next family can bring a bit of heartbreak, but it also can bring a sense of purpose, of life-saving, and pride knowing you made an impact for that one life, but also the greater good. Then, there is the realization that there are hundreds more who need help. In this way, yes, a foster can bring them all home. Not all at once, but one or a few at a time, a single foster can make an impact on hundreds of lives. The Home for the Holidays foster program at the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter is a heartwarming way to see if fostering is a good fit for your family. During this campaign, a family selects a medium-large adult dog or adult cat, the two categories of animals who are most often passed over, to bring home for the holiday season. During this time, the dog or cat is still available to adopt to another family, but instead of waiting in a kennel, they are waiting in a home surrounded with warmth and love. The shelter supports the foster family by providing for the animal's needs with donated items from the community and supporting the animal's medical care. The foster family is able to dote on the animal without the lifetime commitment. The Home for the Holidays campaign ends on January 3rd with either the cat or dog returning to the shelter, finding their adoptive home, extending their stay with their foster family, or with their foster family deciding they would like to adopt. Just because the campaign ends does not mean the need ends. Foster families are needed throughout the year, and fostering is an excellent way for a family to determine if they are ready for a lifelong commitment, would like to volunteer without traveling to the shelter as often, or a convenient way for a student to earn his or her community service hours for school. A shelter's foster program is a reflection of the community the shelter is serving. Having a compassionate heart and sympathy for the animals in a shelter is a good reason to take a step towards saving and enriching their lives. Those who wonder how do you do it can take a gentle step into life-saving by joining the foster program. Those who are saddened animals must sit in kennels waiting for their home can offer their home instead. Those who think they cannot help because they are worried they would want to take them all home can save so many lives, one or a few at a time. With fostering, the local residents can multiply their open intake shelter's mission by as many homes existing within its community